Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online 23rd Century Starfleet campaign. We're still in the Delta Quadrant and continuing with the next mission, Reunion.
Voyager is under attack by the Kazon. Engines are offline, requesting assistance.
Now I'm going to zoom into my ship for a minute. If you're wondering what these things are attached to my ship, they're from the Borg set. They actually help a bit with my gravity wells, which is why I have them activated. I could disable the visuals, but I actually do like how they look. It makes my ship look a bit less plain. Unfortunately, I'm fighting right beside one of these asteroids, so the fighting is a bit odd. I can't navigate past them as quickly as my fighters can, anyway. Alright, let's hail the Voyager.
Thank you for your assistance. We were en route to the Talaxian base when we were ambushed by the Kazon. The damage is relatively minor, but my crew will require time to make repairs. However, I have a personal request. The leader of the Talaxian colony served with me on Voyager. Would you be willing to take me there?
Of course, Admiral. We'll beam him over.
This base is populated by Talaxians. My shipmate from Voyager, Neelix, joined them before they moved to this location. The Talaxians have been looking for a new homeworld for quite some time, and now they have found one. The Alliance's history with the relocation of the Romulans will be invaluable in this process.
Starfleet! Oh, what a thrill! It's so wonderful to see someone from the Federation again. It's been so long, and I keep in touch with my friends, but subspace isn't the same, and listen to me, I'm rambling on. My name is Neelix, and I serve as Starfleet's ambassador to the Delta Quadrant. Before that, I spent 7 years on the USS Voyager with Captain Catherine Janeway.
Well, she's Admiral Janeway now. She was promoted some time ago.
Admiral Janeway? Of course! She certainly earned that promotion. My link to the Alpha Quadrant wasn't as strong as I wanted it to be until the Janolan Dyson Sphere opened a path straight to the Delta Quadrant. Now we get all sorts of news, but yours is the first ship to visit. I may make a trip to Earth myself sometime, sample the cuisine, but that will have to wait until after the colonization. I barely have a minute to myself anymore. There's just so much to do.
Yeah, about the colonization.
Oh, you've come to help! How wonderful! But of course, Starfleet's always pitching in to help out, aren't they? Why, in all my years as ambassador to the Delta Quadrant, I've done everything I could to uphold the good name of the Federation. I don't always have the resources to do more than diplomatic visits, but we try to help out anyone we can, whenever we can. There are Algonquin ships out there right now. Did you know that? My people are helping them explore the stars.
I'm sure the Federation appreciates your efforts on its behalf, but could we get back to the colonization efforts?
Ow, where are my manners? You must be tired and thirsty after your long journey. Come to the colony. We'll fix you right up. But if I could impose on you just for a small favor first. The Kazon Mystery have been giving us a lot of trouble lately. We've constructed some shield generators to protect the base, but the Kazon keep knocking them offline, and all my shuttles are prepping for the colonization. Could you reactivate the shields for us?
Of course, Neelix.
Wonderful! Just fly to the generators and start the relaunch sequence. It will take them a few minutes to get up to full strength, but that shouldn't be a problem. After that, beam down to the colony. I'll start making some nicely old root stew for you.
Alright, let's get to work. Yeah, even though we're messing around with Borg technology, this is Starfleet approved Borg technology, I suppose. Alright, we'll hail
Thank
Neelix.
you so much for your assistance. You may beam down to our base at your leisure. Oh, and speaking in my formal capacity as permanent ambassador, welcome to the Delta Quadrant.
Thank you, Neelix. And we'll beam down to the Talaxian base.
It's so good to meet you in person. View screens are so impersonal, don't you think? May I shake your hand? If memory serves, that's how. Mr. Vulcan? Is that you, Tuvok?
Indeed. It is agreeable to see you again, Neelix.
What a wonderful surprise. Come, my friends, we have so much to discuss.
You look well, Neelix.
As do you. Family, children. Being here has changed me for the better.
Indeed. This colony is an improvement on your previous home.
Twice as large and completely updated. You should see the kitchen.
But you still seek a new homeworld?
Of course, children need sun and open skies. A place to put down roots. What was that?
Well, it appears the Kazon are back.
The operations bay? Dexa was in there!
Well, I guess we better save Dexa. Now, we can't really run ahead of Neelix, unfortunately, because he's locked all of the doors in his own base.
Dexa's trapped! Please, do something!
And we'll transport Dexa from underneath this.
Dexa's a little dizzy, but she'll be fine. I have to stay with her, though. I'm afraid I must impose on your kindness again. Several of our systems were damaged in the attack, and I can't help fix them just now.
Of course I'll help, Neelix. What can I do?
Several of our systems are malfunctioning. Our communications, environmental controls, engineering, and the controls for the crane loading our ships all have been damaged.
And we'll fix this console. Now, some of the broken equipment is actually a bit of a puzzle. If you fail some of the puzzles, there are alternative ways to fix it. Although if you complete all of them in one go, there's an accolade. Right, power. That one? Alright, electroplasma flow. It's a linear chip. And yeah, there's only one option left. Now, sometimes the wording is a bit tricky, so they aren't always the same. Now this crane up here is broken. Now you have to jump on top of these boxes. And we'll repair the crane. And I think the other piece of equipment is actually up in this part up here. Yep, it's this console over here. And we'll return to Neelix. Everything is repaired.
Thank you so much. Everything seems to be working properly now, and Dex is feeling much better. I need to take one final lap around the base and speak to a few people before we depart. Would you care to accompany me?
Certainly.
I need help loading this ship. Menix was supposed to help me, but now I can't find him, and I can't reach him on internal comms. I know he hasn't left the station yet, though. Could you look around and tell him that his shift has started?
The lack of discipline among the Talaxians is alarming.
We can find Menix. There's Menix right here.
Greetings, friend. What can I do for you?
And we're helping Calax. She says she needs more workers for this shift.
Really? I was scheduled to work now, but I traded shifts with Oxel so I could meet a friend who's returning from a long trading mission. Find Oxel. He should be able to help you.
I've known Menix for many years now. If he says he traded shifts, I believe him.
Okay, we'll find Oxel.
I don't believe we've met yet. I'm Oxel, and you must be one of Neelix's visitors from the Alpha Quadrant. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Alright, we're tracking down who's supposed to be working the cargo loaders right now. Menix said he traded ships with you.
That's right, but then I beat Drexa in a game of Kadis Kat, and she agreed to work the shift for me. You should find her.
Betting work shifts on a game of Kadis Kat is extremely unprofessional.
Okay, now we have to find Drexa.
Hi there. I'm Drexa. I heard you helped save Dexa's life. Those Kazon are always bothering us. I wish they'd just find someplace else to go. Is there something I can do for you?
Right, so who is supposed to be working these cargo loaders?
Oh, yes, that's right. I worked his shift, though. Check the duty roster. It should all be there.
Drexa never worries about the details, but she's one of the nicest people I know.
Okay, we'll download the duty roster and show it to Drexa.
Oh, it's you again. Did you find what you needed? Really? But I worked the shift that was in the duty roster.
Don't go anywhere.
Did you find Drexa?
Okay, so Oxel didn't update the duty roster.
What a goof! I told her I traded shifts with Menex. At least I think I did. Does that mean both Menex and Drexa showed up for my shift?
Now, people showed up for their ships on time. None of this would have happened.
Hey there! I talked to Oxum, and he told me what happened. Did you find Drexa?
Yes, and we looked at the duty roster. Drexa was supposed to do your shift to repay her debt to Oxel, but did his original shift by mistake. But where were you?
Oh, that explains it. I showed up for the shift a bit late, but Talax said she already had enough workers and I could go back to my quarters. Normally, I would be happy to work, but my friend will be back any time now. That's why I traded shifts in the first place.
Don't go anywhere.
Did you find Menex?
Okay. Menex said he traded shifts with Oxel. Drexa lost a bet to Oxel and took the shift as payment, but Drexa did Oxel's original shift by mistake, instead of Menex's. So when Menex showed up to work Oxel's shift, you told him you had enough help so that he could leave.
Sounds like quite a series of miscommunications. But I still need help here. What do you think I should do about it?
Well, we could circumvent the whole thing by saying, make Menex work the shift, he was assigned to it and should fulfill his responsibility. Oxel caused the problem by trading shifts and not communicating properly. Drexa should work the shift, or make do the best you can. And make do as best as you can. I mean, we aren't here to tell them how to do their job. She did ask our opinion.
I need to scan the route we'll take to the colony. But the Kazon attack has damaged our astrometric system. All it will tell me is how far off I am from our target position. I feel like I'm taking shots in the dark. Would you be willing to help me? By adjusting the sensor array's pitch, up and down, and yaw, left and right, You can point the array at the target. By adjusting the force, you can change the distance the array examines. Be sure not to overshoot the target location. The array will be useless if that happens.
Okay, target must be within 1 kilometer. And we'll lock in the coordinates there.
I can't thank you enough for your help. Dex is going to be fine. The doctor says she'll be up and around in no time.
And we're glad to hear that.
I need to return to Voyager. Please escort the Talaxian fleet to New Talax. We can return to Voyager at your earliest convenience. The Talaxians have much to do.
Thank you for all you have done for the Talaxians. I believe that they will be a valuable ally to us in the days ahead. That would not have been possible without your assistance. I am confident we will see one another again. Until then, live long and prosper.
Our ships are ready to depart. Travel to the staging area to join us in our new adventure.
Alright, and we'll fly to the staging area. There's all the colony ships. And we'll warp to New Talax.
Are you detecting the theta radiation spikes? Those levels have been normal and steady for weeks now. What could have happened?
We'll check it out. So someone's been dumping radiation inside this system. Now who would do this?
Theta radiation can mean only one thing: the Malon. They lack the technology to recycle antimatter waste, which has led them to develop an entire industry around dumping theta radiation in various areas. We can't survive on New Talax if the Malon are going to use it as their personal garbage dump.
Oh, and there's some Malon there. Something tells me they're not going to leave. Not when they've found a nice, clean place they can pollute. But we can always ask.
Unknown vessel. This site is claimed by the Malon. Go find your own dump site.
The Talaxians have claimed the system. You'll need to find another place to dump your waste.
Why? I was here first. Besides, there's a neutron star near here that makes this the perfect location for our needs. Finding another would be too expensive. Tell the Talaxians to find another planet.
The Talaxians have been searching for years for a planet like their homeworld. We could assist you to find another dump site. Nope, they don't want to. Now, as you may have guessed, the Malon have the special ability to basically dump radiation behind their ships. And if you fly into it, you will take a lot of damage and be slowed down as a result. It appears they've called for reinforcements. And they've also called for reinforcements. Right, now let's see if they want to talk.
Enough! You've ruined me, wrecked my ship. At least spare my life.
Let's see if he wants to find another place to dump his trash. And they all warp out.
The Malon are gone, but the radiation is still around. Oh, what can we do? This would have been a perfect homeworld. But we can't live here if the radiation is going to infect the entire planet.
Well, thankfully, the Northwestern can easily remove the radiation.
Thank you so much for all of your help. You are a true friend to me and to the Talaxian people. Your crew will always be welcome on New Talax. And good luck in your voyages. I hope to see you again soon.
It's been a pleasure, Neelix. Best luck to you and your people. And we'll leave the system. We'll hail command. Yeah, the Malon were causing a few problems. However, they are a minor inconvenience. After all, they are just trying to find somewhere to dump their waste. We'll accept this next mission, Revelations.
We've received a distress call from the USS Callisto, which was on a research mission in a little explored area of the Delta Quadrant. We're not sure what happened to the Callisto, but we need someone to check it out. There are a lot of people on the Callisto, good Starfleet officers and researchers. Bring them home.
Okay, we will investigate that distress call in the next video. Thanks for watching.